The NFL draft starts next week, next Thursday night in Cleveland, Ohio. And people, you got folks freaking out here for no reason, apparently, because Devonta Smith's playing weight was revealed on this week, and it came out to be that he's 166 pounds. And you got folks going, oh my gosh, he's a twig. Jesus, musty, baby. If he get hit by that corner, will he be able to get up? Oh, Lord, if that safety hit him. Oh, God. Oh, if that safety hit him. Oh, will he be able to live? Will he be able to live? Oh, that linebacker hit Smitty. Oh, dear Lord, mercy. Will he be able to get up? Oh, I don't think he's durable. Oh, he 166 pounds. Lord, no. Calm down, people. Calm down. Don't pay this madness no attention. I mean, it seems like we're putting more emphasis on the young man's weight than his play, his production, his effort, his dominance on the field. I mean, I have never seen so many NFL players and former players come out in defense of Devonta Smith. I mean, Chad Johnson's come out in defense. Cornelius Biscuit Bennett, former Alabama linebacker and a legend himself, he comes out in defense. I mean, A.J. Brown, who's playing in the league right now for the Tennessee Titans, he comes out in defense. Just so many people are like, really? Really? You're putting all the emphasis on Smith's weight, but you're not putting no stock in the tape that actually matters. You're putting no stock in all of the defensive backs that he completely abused and treated like motherless children. You're putting no stock in what this brother did on the field of play, which actually matters. I mean, John Ivory, I'm saying this right now, John, and take this note down, John. I'm saying this right now. I can see 5 NFL teams. I can see 5 NFL general managers right now that will overthink the room on draft night. They know they will know what they need. They will know who they should get, but out of fear of listening to all of these draft pundits, especially where Devonta Smith is concerned, I can see 5 NFL teams passing on Smitty because they think, oh, man, the weight, 166 pounds, oh, that's too small, oh, holy crap, we can't do it, we can't draft this guy. And then the divisional rival of these teams, one of the divisional rivals will draft Devonta Smith. She will kill and utterly destroy the team that passed up on him, because that division rival will have to play that team at least 2 times a year, if not more. And then the owner of that particular team will look at the coach and the GM in question and be like, what the heck did y'all do? Did you not watch the tape? But sir, he was too small. Bump his size. He killing us. Do you not see this? This brother getting bags. He getting buckets. He's scoring TDs. Like, this brother just put up 15 catches for 300 yards and 5 touchdowns on our head every single time. Was he not high on our board? Was he not the number 1 guy on our board? Yes, sir, he was, but his size, forget his size. Was he not on our board? I can see folks literally losing their job over this right now, because people are putting so much unnecessary stock into the size versus what he did on the field, how he obliterated opposing defenses, and how he just made play after play after play after play. I hope it doesn't happen, but keep your eyes on some of these GMs and some of these coaches in this draft. There are going to be a few that overthink the room, and because of fear of his size coming up on the screen and different sites getting his revealed size, they're going to say, well, let's pass up on him. They do that. Be the worst mistake you will make in this upcoming draft next week. But along with that, you look at one Najee Harris, and Najee Harris was on ESPN's First Take this week talking with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman and Molly Corum about why he deserves to be the a first-round pick at the running back position. And while Najee's talking, here comes Mel Kiper Jr. NFL draft expert Mel Kiper Jr. on Get Up with Mike Greenberg. And so Greeny basically says, hey, I got Najee, I got Travis Etienne, and I've got Javonte Williams of North Carolina. All three of these guys will be first-round backs. What do you think? And here comes Mel Kiper going, I wouldn't take a running back in the first round. I mean, I just don't get it. History shows us you don't take a running back, in the first round. You can get those guys in the second round. I mean, is Najee Harris and those guys better than Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Swift and J.K. Dobbins that got drafted last year? No, they're not better than those guys. And those guys were great backs. Those guys had great rookie seasons. Those guys were just drafted in the second round. Najee Harris and his team and his class, they're not better than the guys that got drafted last year. You don't. If you take a running back in the first round, you're making a big mistake. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you telling me that Najee Harris is not worthy of a first-round flyer? Are you kidding me? I mean, I understand Jonathan Taylor was a special back at Wisconsin, but the reason why he was special, Wisconsin didn't have a quarterback worth the darn. They couldn't throw the football. They had to pound Jonathan Taylor. Now, okay, J.K. Dobbins and DeAndre Swift, they were good, but Najee Harris is the best overall prospect of all three of those guys. He had to share the ball with Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, other backs, and four aces at wide receiver when you talk Judy, Ruggs, Smitty, and Waddle, among other guys. And Najee still got his. As a running back and as a receiver, the Promise still got his. At 6'2", 230 pounds, people say he's a bruiser, he's a bell cow. They try to pigeonhole him. You can't pigeonhole Najee. And I feel like that's the reason why he's a first-round pick. You can't pigeonhole him. He's built like a middle linebacker, but he's got the power to run through you in between the tackles, truck you over, but he's got the ability to bounce plays outside with his speed, then he's got the athleticism to stiff arm you, hurdle you, juke move you, spin off you, and not to mention his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield and run routes as a receiver. We're talking about the last 2 years, 70 catches, 729 yards, and 11 touchdowns. That's more than what Jonathan Taylor put in. That's more than what J.K. Dobbins put in. That's more than what DeAndre Swift put in. And you're telling me that Najee Harris is not worth the first-round flyer? Get out of here with that nonsense. He's worth the first-round flyer, people. You can't pigeonhole this man. You can't pigeonhole this man. He can do it all. He fits the modern day back. He is Alvin Kamara. He is Christian McCaffrey. He is Dalvin Cook. He is the modern day back. If you miss on Najee Harris, you do this at your own peril. If you pass on Devonta Smith, you do it at your own peril. I'm just going to say this. If you do it, you may risk losing your job as a GM or a coach, because if your division rival gets one of these two guys, they will smoke you with both of those two guys. And that's just my point right there.